For years, this man lived in silence with suspicions and secrets about a murder. Well, after 18 years, he finally came forward with crucial information that solved the case. Tonight, for the first time, he shares his story and his guilt with CBS 4 investigator Brian Moss.
When Rebecca Bartee was murdered in her apartment in 1999, police didn't realize her killer was right under their noses. The case quickly turned cold until 18 years later, when a tipster contacted investigators. What he knew about the crime led to the arrest of Robert Williams, who'd been living in the apartment right next to Bartee. But the tipster who cracked the case was cloaked in secrecy, his name blacked out in court documents, unknown to anyone except police.
Why did you decide to finally step forward?
Unknown until now.
I was having a lot of dreams about her.
This is Robert Wilson, who was Robert Williams' roommate. He knew Williams had a history of sexually harassing women in their apartment complex. And the day before Rebecca Bartee was strangled, Wilson came home to find Williams with his hands on Bartee.
He was sexually harassing her?
Yeah.
Unwelcome advance?
Yeah.
And you punched him?
Yep.
And the next day when Wilson came home,
he was acting just strange as could be. Like I said, the door opened up slow, he walked in slow, and then when he saw me, he stopped. Stopped right there at the table and didn't move and just looked at me. And this look I've seen in different instances, but I already knew what the story was. He did something. Oh,
you felt right away that Robert Williams had killed her?
Yep.
But even though Williams had a pattern of sexually harassing women in the apartment complex, even though he had previously been convicted of strangling a woman in 1983 and did prison time, Arapahoe County investigators did not seem to focus on the man living right next door to Rebecca Bartee.
Why didn't you say something to the cops then?
Because it's not how I was brought up.
You see, Robert Wilson came from a family with relatives who were in prison. So even though he suspected Williams of the murder, he kept quiet.
You don't tell on people that are, if not close to you, supposed to be close to your family. You just don't do that.
So the case went cold until Robert Wilson started having health problems, started rethinking his silence, started realizing his silence was killing him.
For all those years, you felt like you knew who had murdered Rebecca Bartee.
Yeah. I had no question in my mind. It started building up over the years in a way that I couldn't control it anymore. I started thinking, I can't let, so if I'm gonna go out, I gotta get this out of me.
So finally, in 2017, Wilson found his way to police, told what he knew. Arapahoe County investigators took a close look at Robert Williams and found Williams' DNA right where Rebecca Bartee was murdered. 18 years after Bartee's death, Robert Lee Williams was arrested and charged with her murder.
Without that information, I think it would have just stayed where it was, absolutely cold.
Arapahoe County DA John Kellner.
Rebecca's family carried that burden in a much deeper way, and he brought a kind of closure to them that I think is really redemption for him.
I couldn't carry it.
Say that again?
I couldn't carry it any further.
Wilson says telling the truth fractured relationships with family members who believe he violated the code of silence by talking to police.
I feel kind of responsible, to be honest with you, that it ever happened. Because I was too slow, and I was too slow in the beginning and I was too slow afterwards. So I have a lot of blame there for myself.
You've been holding this inside an awfully long time.
Yep.
And I know this is emotional for you right now. What are the emotions right now, Bob?
Just want to get rid of it. It shouldn't have happened. I mean,
Brian Moss reporting this evening. Robert Williams, who was charged with Rebecca Bartee's murder, died in jail of natural causes before he could face a trial. Robert Wilson still lives in the area and still feels a lot of guilt that he waited those 18 years to speak up.